It's nicer when I turn the mic on. But that's all right. At least I don't scare you. At least I'm here, and you're like, hey, why is that mic not working? And then it works. And you're not just startled. No jump scares around here. Hello, and welcome to Durante's House of Music. I, Tom Durante, the maestro, am your guide to all things musical, from from keyboard instrument repair to music theory, music history, music production, AI music, and all things in between. I hope you're having a great day. I know it's just kind of halfway through. Hope you're gonna have a great day, and I hope that this show will be a part of it. Let's get into it. I've got to go off and teach my Monday morning lessons. I'm gonna try and keep it brief. We'll see how that goes. I'm not the best at that, but we'll try. And yeah, so we're going to do a little similar stuff. I'm not going to talk too heavy about the theory, although I do have a little something about that. And I want to keep this random stuff going. So we're going to get into that. And of course, at this point, we've got two more pairs of glasses to go. This is the one. There are two more. And I do want to talk a bit about practicing. I don't know if you can see this back here. Wow, I pointed right to it the first time. That's pretty cool. It's turned down. Let's see if I can use my glasses to filter the power of the glasses. Ooh, not quite. Oh, you kind of saw it at the end there. It says, I love the 90s. There it is. I love the 90s. I don't know why it thinks it's so bright. I've got the brightness turned all the way down on it, but it's super bright. It's not even a neon sign. It's LEDs. But anyway, I do love the 90s. And that's what I thought you should know. So here we go. Let's pick a random number. Also, I want to show you something. I got a cool cover, a two-layer protection for my keyboard. It's actually a piano. It's a digital piano. I got to quit calling it a keyboard because it's more than that. So I got that cool. This is like a waterproof cover because I do sit at the desk. I have my coffee, so it's like the risk of spill is there. I'm not going to say whether it's happened or not. If you know me, you know the truth. And then I got this cool, I found these are cool. This is like fake leather, nice little cover. I don't think I need my keyboard right now. I do need this piano to be on. Look at that. And I fixed my camera, so hopefully we're not going to have any of those issues again. We're making progress here. All right, so now you can't see that, but let's tap it here. We're picking a random page, such as 32, out of this book. And then I have to figure out on that page where are we doing? 1, 2. I can tell you which one I want to do. Number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20. So now I go back and I put 20 in here. And then I go boom, 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 boom. And I go until it says number 1 because that's what I wanted to do, right? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clavinet. Pretty cool. Clavinet. The trademarked name for an amplified clavichord, which was number 1, clavichord, which is the one I wanted to read, but it's okay. We'll get to that at some point in the next 100 years by the time it takes me to get through that entire thing. All right, so there's that. We've got a quick musical trivia for you. Let's see what we got today. All right, and I started looking at these before I went online, so I know what I'm talking about a little bit and whether or not I have enough time to get into it. All right, so the random basic music theory. Let me bring this over here so we're looking at each other. The random basic music theory topic for today. Monday, December 1st. Are you excited? It's the 1st of December. We're working our way. We're almost through the year here. The topic for today is understanding time signatures and how they shape a song's feel. Quick talking points for a 3 to 5 minute segment. Excuse me. Blech. Get that just waking up stuff. That's always fun. All right. Common time 4, 4. So we're going to talk about the different types of time signatures. So we say we have common time here. I think, oh, I do have a whiteboard right within arm's reach. I don't have to get up. There's a whiteboard right in front of me. Is there a whiteboard marker? That, however, oh, there we are. We'll see if you can see this one. That's black too. All right. Let's see what we can get here. All right, so there are our notes from last week, slightly skewed. So just a refresher. This is something that I will talk about a lot until you get it, because that's what a teacher's all about. All right, so we've got the way that I organize my thoughts about notes and things and music in general. We start from the individual notes. We build up a group of scales. I just hit something and now my screen went away. I was trying to watch what I was doing up here. Then we have interval. And then we build into chords. So we go from the individual, we pair them, or we group them into individuals, a group of individuals, and then we pair them together, see how the intervals work together, and then we put 3 or more of them together into chords. All right, just a little refresher there. But with time, we can organize it in a couple of different ways. So when we talk about just time, we usually just use like a line like this, and then, you know, we could put our rhythms. Okay, so you gotta know, there's just no starting at 0. Oops. There's just no, let me just dip my toe into this. It's just, oh, but if you don't understand this, then you gotta go into this. So these are note values, and I've organized them into a structure. This is a whole note. It's worth 4 beats. These are half notes. They're worth 2 beats. This is a quarter note. This is worth 1 beat. And that's as far as I'm going to go right now, because I'm, like I said, just trying to dip my toe in here a little bit. So 4, 4 means that there are 4 beats in a measure, beat per measure. This is the real takeaway right here from time signatures here. So the top number tells you how many beats per measure, not minute, as BPM typically stands for, but beats per measure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And then this bottom number here tells you what equals 1. In this instance, a quarter note equals 1. 4 stands for quarter note. 2 stands for half note. 8 stands for eighth note. And that's time signatures, baby. That's it. So however they're organized, right? So if you have 3, 4, I'm gonna try and write a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on. 3, 4, 2, 3, boom. Those are shorthand little hockey stick quarter notes, but those are quarter notes, right? And then we have a double bar or an ending bar, right? A big, thick ending bar. There's a lot to talk about, but anyway. So common time, they're calling this waltz time. Okay, whatever, just 3, 4. We do have a accent. We have to talk about things like that, right? So here we have a big beat and then a less big beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here we just have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's why it's called waltz time, because that's where you dance a waltz to. And then of course you can get into compound signatures. We have 6, 8. Now I know I talked about this in one of my early live streams. So if you're like, what the heck is going on? Go back and watch some of that. 6 eighth notes. 6 beats in a measure. Eighth note is worth 1 of those beats. So that's time signatures in a nutshell. I'm just trying to get on, do some random stuff, talk a little bit about this, talk a little bit about that. So there you go. Time signatures. Oh, I didn't have the proper glasses on. There you go. So there you have it. Time signature. You see, these are the random fact glasses. I must give you these. But now it is time to get a little studious. Okay, we do have a little key of the day I will get into. I have just a few more minutes. All right. So I did want to talk about this last time, and I didn't get into it because I got off on a tangent of prepping you for the 7th chords, which was a big deal. You can't just hop into 7th chords. But something you can just hop into is practicing. And I wish I had today's sponsor to talk about, but I don't because I'm not sponsored. Not yet. So anyway, practicing. Brought to you by today's sponsor, coffee. Your body is mostly coffee. See, at the end of the day, I'm more concerned about being hydrated. But at the beginning of the day, I'm more concerned about being caffeinated. So, coffee is mostly water. Your body is mostly water. So, get your daily dose. Stay caffeinated. Stay hydrated. I'm mixing them. It's okay. Here you go. And you can see, it is actually coffee. Oh boy. There it goes. There it goes. Hey, we've had a lot less mishaps than the last time. All right, let's bring it in close here because we're talking. We are talking about practicing, which is something everybody should be doing, but it's also something everybody should be curious about how to do better. And it's really quite simple. Whether or not you actually do what you need to do, that's a different story. You know, motivation and procrastination and that sort of thing. But practicing is a really simple procedure. You play something over and over again. How do you know when you're done practicing? That's always my favorite question to ask a group of students, because you always get the one, and it almost happens every single time. How do you know when you're done practicing? Oh, I know this one, maestro. You're never done practicing. Wrong. You can be done practicing, and in fact, you should be done practicing at some point, because at some point you need to go from practicing to performing. So there is a point at which you are done practicing, okay? And where is that point? That point is from when you go from being able to play the music. Notice that's the beginning of the practicing. Beginning of the practicing starts with being able to play the music. All right, so you have to learn the music before you can start practicing it. When you know the music, that's when your practicing begins. You know all the right notes. Are you playing it all properly 100%? Maybe not. But you know them. And then you transfer to the stage where you can't play anything that is incorrect. It is impossible for you to do because your muscle memory remembers everything that you're supposed to be doing. All right, so I've broken this down into 4 levels. When are you done practicing? Can you finish practicing? Yeah, so we talked about that. So, okay, so level 1 is, I have a little shorthand version, you can't play it. Level 1 is you cannot play this. Congratulations, you've reached level 1. You can read music, therefore you know all the notes, right? Remember, notes are first. You don't think you need to practice. That's level 1. Guess what? You need to practice, right? You can read music, therefore you know all the notes on the page, therefore you don't need to practice. This was, me in high school in orchestra. I was like, I know all the notes. It's fine. We're good. I don't need to practice. Got it. Level 2. You can kind of play it. Okay, that's where you start. You can kind of play it. Now you're practicing. Level 2. You have played the music completely a few times. You're like, okay, we're good. We're good. I can play through it. No. Level 3. You're playing the music. You always play the music correctly. Level 3, you always play the music correctly. You're pretty close. You're like just about right there. Level 4, it's playing you. That's what I wrote. I don't know why I wrote that. But it's because it's going through you. The music is being channeled through you. Level 4, you perform musically, expressing how the music makes you feel. So we're not talking about like correct notes anymore. We're talking about expressing music, right? That's what you want to get through. So if you're practicing anything, whatever it is, it happens to be music, that's cool. But this goes for any type of skill. But obviously this is a musical channel, so that's what we're talking about. So if you practice something well enough to where you don't have to think about it anymore, that's when you're basically done practicing and now you are performing. All right, so any questions? Leave them in the comments below. Feel free to reach out. And yeah, let's do just a quick little jam because I got a boogie. Turn off that background music. There you go. We'll flip on the old jamming glasses. And we'll flip on the old camera. That is nice and stable right where I want it. All right, key of the day. Is half a step below the last key of the day, G major. All right, so just to kind of tie it into what we were doing, 4/4. Hopefully you felt a little something different there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, without getting too deep into it, 4/4 is a simple pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3/4 is also simple. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and then 6/8 is compound, meaning there are 3 subdivisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2 big beats and 6 little ones. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there you go. All right, I kept it brief. I said what I needed to say. I just wanted to demonstrate a couple of things. I will be back tomorrow. You can count on it. This is the last month of the year. I'm trying to get it together here, folks, before the very end. I managed to put on a silly music shirt today, so Yes, I just did that. Anyway, I gotta get off here. Goodbye. Have yourself a great day. If you want to help out the channel in our mission of growth, there's a couple things I'll ask of you. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell so you get notified. That was really good. Whenever I put out new content. Number 4, share the show with everyone you know. That will help us grow. Faux show. And yeah, remember, water, all that good stuff. If you've done all that stuff, which I know you haven't, blah, 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 the galaxy, the universe, all the good things. Yeah, have yourself a great day. We'll spend a little bit more time together tomorrow. I'll be working in the workshop. So the morning, I should have some time to come on here and chat with all of you. So come back for more. And we're going to be doing, I got at least at least 3 streams. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Monday, music, theory Tuesday, and then AI Friday. I don't remember. I see something on Thursday. I don't remember what it was. And then shop Saturday. So we're getting into a routine again here. So come back for more. If you don't see me online tomorrow, which you will. But if you don't, send me some comments. Wake me up. Yo, it's David. I just saw that. I'm trying to be quick and get off of here. So anyway, I'll catch you later. Come back for more.